So yesterday we talked about President Franklin Roosevelt in my series, Paul Pronounces Dutch Words and Names the Way a Dutchman Would Pronounce Them. And I asked you at the end of my video to name me one more American president of Dutch descent. Many of you got it right, and they named this person. See if you can identify him. What's his name? He's the 8th president of the United States, and his name is Martin Van Buren. At least that's what how most Americans would pronounce his name, right? Martin Van Buren. But he is actually the only president that grew up not speaking English as his first language. His first language was Dutch. So I think his mom and dad would have called him Martin with that famous rolling Dutch R. Martin van, not Van, van Buren, not Buren as Björn Borg, no, Buren. Say it with me. Martin van Buren. Martin van Buren. He said a couple of funny things that are worth repeating. He said it's easier to do a job right than to explain why you didn't. I think that's a very good one. Remember that one. It's easier to do a job right than explain why you didn't. And this one is still very prominent today. He said, look, being a lame flunky for a batshit crazy person isn't all that bad. Stay alive long enough and you may sneak your way to Washington. Martin van Buren is his name, the 8th president of the United States of Dutch heritage. And by the way, even though they're called Ronald Reagan Dutch, that was just a nickname, had nothing to do with his heritage. Got it? See you next time. Tot ziens.